India and Myanmar have a profound bilateral relationship rooted in history, culture, and religion. However, China's increasing presence on the Coco Islands threatens India's access to the Indian Ocean and raises security concerns. Both governments need to address these challenges to protect their interests and maintain stability in the Indo-Pacific. Namaste, hello, and welcome to the Core Questions by the Times of India. I'm Priyanka Deo. Why are the Coco Islands a thing to worry about? What's happening there right now, and what does India need to be wary of? These are the core questions. The bilateral relationship between India and Myanmar is deeply ingrained in a shared historical narrative, cultural affinities, and religious values, forging a strong, intricate bond. Spanning a vast expanse of 1,600 kilometers, encompassing both land and maritime borders in the Bay of Bengal, their interconnected ties hold great significance. Noteworthy is the substantial presence of approximately 2.5 million individuals constituting the Indian diaspora, residing in towns along the Myanmar-India border and major cities like Yangon and Naypyidaw, which further fortifies the multifaceted relationship. India's proactive approach to engaging with the neighboring nations through its Neighborhood First and Act East policies has effectively facilitated increased connectivity between its northeastern states and the nations of Southeast Asia. As the sole ASEAN member that shares a land border with India, Myanmar plays a pivotal role in bridging the realms of India and ASEAN, enabling deeper interactions and engagements. The strategic significance of Myanmar transcends India's purview and holds broader implications for the maintenance of security and stability in the Indo-Pacific region at large, as evident throughout history when imperial forces of Japan and the British Empire repeatedly clashed over control of Burma, driven by its crucial strategic factors. With an extensive coastline spanning over 1,200 miles along the Bay of Bengal and the Andaman Sea, coupled with its proximity to the western entrance of the Malacca Strait and direct conduit to the Indian Ocean, Myanmar assumes a pivotal role. China is leveraging Myanmar's global isolation and ostracization resulting from the ruling junta's actions and subsequent sanctions imposed by Western nations. The coup in February 2021 propelled Myanmar into a renewed era of isolation, augmenting Naypyidaw's reliance on Beijing and providing China with an opportunity to strengthen its foothold in the region. With this being said, China's influence in Myanmar is not a recent phenomenon. Even during phases of democratic governance, Myanmar had already begun reaping the benefits of Chinese assistance under the ambit of the Belt and Road Initiative. Through the China-Myanmar Economic Corridor, a crucial component of the Belt and Road Initiative, China has made substantial investments in infrastructure projects like roads, bridges, and railway lines, securing its access to the Indian Ocean. Recognizing the strategic implications of these developments, India also needs to be on high alert. The current surge in construction activities on the Coco Island, coupled with the potential establishment of naval ports as well as a new airbase, poses significant challenges for India. Military leaders have persistently warned about the prospects of Chinese infrastructure development on the island. If China's plans materialize, it would effectively assert control over both the eastern section of the Malacca Strait through its artificial islands in the South China Sea and the western portion via the China-Myanmar Economic Corridor, as well as the Coco Islands in Myanmar. These infrastructure endeavors by China on the Coco Islands introduce an entirely new dimension to the prevailing challenges, presenting a pressing dilemma for nations committed to maintaining a secure and stable Indo-Pacific region. In defiance of the sanctions levied by the United States and Europe, New Delhi has opted to uphold diplomatic ties with Myanmar's military government. The military leadership in Naypyidaw has predominantly depended on neighboring states, India, China, Japan, and Russia. Continuing to alienate potential partners could bear adverse consequences. China's escalating unwarranted involvement and illicit development of infrastructure on the Coco Islands have sparked grave concerns for India as they imperil India's access to the Indian Ocean while bolstering China's strategic stronghold. The actions taken by the governments of India and Myanmar to address these pressing challenges and safeguard their respective interests in the region remain uncertain and await observation. Thanks for watching the Core Questions by the Times of India. Until next time, this is Priyanka Deo signing off. Namaste.